I call it taking Bob to the big house. I want people to know about Bob Wills and these Texas Playboys. When you hear Faded Love with 40 strings, if you don't, something doesn't raise up on your hair, check your pulse. I want them to know that that was an infusion indigenous to our state. Texas made this music. My dad played for the Playboys and actually played with Leon McCullough, who was Bob's main steel man for Take It Away Leon for many years. My grandfather and Leon were best friends. My dad was always with music. I'm a fifth generation musician. I was exposed to music very early. I started playing the trumpet when I was 4. I kind of learned about the music in a roundabout way. As a young child, I was exposed, lived in Tulsa, and met Johnny Lee Wills. My dad played for Johnny Lee also. But I didn't really get all into it that much until I went to college. And I went to a great school, University of North Texas, one of the finest schools in the nation for music. And my college days, I worked for Neiman Marcus, believe it or not. Neiman's creates a band to travel to the different Neimans around the country to promote their Western line of clothing and stuff. So I was exposed to it again at that point, and I said, this is really something. And so a conversation with my father led to, I said, if it's so big, why don't I know more about it? He said, that's huge. I said, well, I'm playing this job and it's a lot of fun, but there's a little point where it gets real fun and we improvise and people get on the tables and they just go crazy. And he said, that's Western swing, boy. So he sent me about 60 hours of music of Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys. And I transcribed a bunch of that music and asked some of my buddies to come over. And my Western swing band was born that day. The reason there's a concert is because during COVID, I, like all of us, was out of work. And I got a job driving a tractor, 10 hours a day. How about that? I drove a 6,000 series John Deere for 10 hours a day. And I came home and I said, you know, I have always wanted to have my music played by a symphony. Now would be the time to sit down. You've got nothing but time on your hand and arrange this music for a 65-piece orchestra. So that's why there's a concert. So that's all the music that I'd played with my show with my big Texas swing band, which was like Asleep at the Wheel. When I wasn't a hired gun for those guys, I had my own band and was doing my own thing. And some of the music that I've waited a long time to get the rights for, I've worked my way to get, I want this music and I want it to be presented this way. That's my goal. And to put that together with this and to bring it to the symphony is a thrill of mine. And this music, it brings the art of improvisation to a symphony orchestra. And that's rare. Texas is Western swing. It's Van Cliburn and fiddle string.